Hi everybody, in this video I'll be showing some training updates on Chaos. And we're just doing some basic obedience. Excuse my messy house, I got a table full of DVDs and a couch full of laundry that needs to be folded. But anyway, here we're just working on the recall. Now, I usually use the dog's name in the beginning stages, so when it hears its name, it knows to come to you. But then as training progresses, I like to incorporate the word here, and you'll see why in later videos. But so I send the dog away to the place command, and then I recall it with either here or its name. But we've only been really training a few days. We spent a couple days working on just the place command. We spent a day or two just working the sit command. It's not that he is a dumb dog by no means. He's very intelligent. He learns very fast. His problem is he has a little bit of ADD, which for a 10-week, 11-week-old puppy, that's understandable. So he learns it really quick, but he also forgets it really quick. But as you see in this video, he doesn't really remember the place command or the sit command at first, but then as you watch as he progresses, it becomes more and more natural. So I send him to a place, I tell him to sit, he sits. I recall him, he comes, and then I send him back to the place and then sit, so on and so forth. You'll notice here whenever I drop food, I usually add the word find it. You really don't want a dog to learn to scavenge for food or to forage for food. If the dog sees that you drop food and you don't really acknowledge it, it knows that food's there, so you're going to spend half your training time trying to get its attention back on you because it's going to be all on the ground like, I wonder what else food he's dropped. So whenever I drop it and I add the command find it, it kind of makes it look like I did it on purpose, but also it will set up further training if the dog is going to be used for odor detection, tracking, things of that nature. So it's kind of a twofer. But I'm also doing training with, most of the time whenever I do home obedience training, I get bored. I'm a little ADD myself, so I have a TV going on in the background to keep my brain occupied, but also as a distraction for the dogs. If the dog hears bangs and noises and everything from the TV and it startles, I'm desensitizing it to all those noises. Plus, I have my other two dogs running around the house as distractions as well. But as you can tell earlier, Ada popped her head in. She's like, I want some of that food and some of this training. And he didn't even acknowledge her. He's focused. But in today's training, we're going to be focusing on the down command. He knows the sit really well. He knows the place command really well. He knows the recall really well. Now we just need to work on the down. Now, a lot of people make the mistake when they teach the down, they pull the dog down or they lure the dog down in front of them, where the dog kind of just throws its legs out in front of it. If you see how I do it, I push into the dog's face to where it rolls backwards into a down. This is a very distinct down in the dog's mind. It's not just throwing your body on the ground, it's actual movement into the down. So you see he sits, he does good, I reward him, and then whenever I lure him into a down, I push him down into a down backwards. So in this session, there's just a lot of luring for the down. Okay, so I'm going to shut up a little bit and watch you guys, or let you guys watch Chaos and I in action.
Because if you don't,
Down. Yes.
I'm going to call in an airstrike on your house.
Down. Yes.
Nice pool, by the way.
Chaos.
Unless the crime doesn't pay, wasn't stealing money.
Find it. Yes. Place. Yes. Sit. Yes. Down.
don't need my
Chaos.
permission.
Chaos. Find it. Find it. Yes. Place. Sit.
This is a bluff. You are naked.
Down.
You have too many clothes.
No rules today, sport. Just orders.
Down. Yes.
No.
Down. Yes. Down. Yes. 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 Place. Yes. Chaos. Yes. Place. Sit. Down. Yes.
Big family this year. Lots of
Down.
hours. Should have chosen another line of work. I could do this all day. But sooner or later, I'll get the brother you can't live without.
So there you see our training session of the day incorporating the down command. So you've seen a little bit of the recall, a little bit of the place command, and a little bit of the sit and down. So let's just see how he continues to pay attention and go from there.